Hey, what's up, guys? It's Pinecone. This video is strictly to answer a question or a comment that somebody left on my video. Rizzy Rogers. I'm gonna leave the comment here. All right, that asking about the 4-cylinder deactivation mode or whatever from the 8-cylinder. So he asked something about it. Does it have to be in cruise control and stuff like that? I did answer the comment myself, but I think a video would probably be better off. Plus it's good content, because as he mentions in the comment, most people don't talk about that in these cars. They normally run in track mode or sport mode, and that's all they talk about, is how fast the car is and how much shenanigans you can do in it. And my videos are pretty different. So I'm gonna flip the camera around and show you some of the 4-cylinder modes with street mode and with eco mode, and show you the difference on a highway on which ones on when it kicks on and when it kicks off and stuff like that. So as you can tell, I'm currently in street mode. I'm doing about 45. I don't have the cruise control on. Well, I can even turn it off for you. Okay, see, cruise control off. Okay, let's see, right now it's in 8-cylinder mode, doing about 45. As long as you don't have a strain on the motor, it should drop the 4-cylinder mode. I don't know why it don't. All right, let's see. Cruise control ready, but I'm not gonna set it. Let's see. Just had on 4-cylinder mode a second ago. All right, let's see. Might have to kick it in there. Boy, is this making me look like a fool. All right, well, once I get off these twisty roads, and oh, there it goes right there. Oh, okay. Might be because I'm turning that is putting a little strain on the motor, and I'm not actually doing straightaways. As you can tell, I'm turning the wheel a little bit. But as you can tell, the cruise control doesn't have to be on. As long as you're just kind of coasting a little bit, it's going to kick on and off every time you give it a little bit of gas. But you don't need to be on cruise control in order for it to go to cylinder deactivation mode to 4-cylinder. So like I said in the comments, you don't have to. But this is at lower speeds. Like I said, this is between 40 and 45, so you can tell it gets a constant about 50, 51, which is pretty good. But who the hell is going to cruise at that speed? So all right, next part of this video is going to be the difference between street mode and eco mode on the interstate, because that's the only time that eco mode is different than street mode, when it goes to cylinder deactivation. There is no difference between it under 60 or under 65, 70 miles an hour. Having it in eco mode, having it in street mode doesn't make a difference to your mileage. The only difference it makes is that the speed at which it activates. So I'm going to show you that on the next part of this video when I'm on the interstate. All right, I'm now on the interstate. I'm still riding in street mode. I'll flip the camera to show you that. I'm cruising at 60. I'm going to show you the, I have it on cruise control, because to show you that it also works on cruise control, because that was the main question from Russell, was, you know, can it be only on cruise control? As you can see in the first part of the video, driving the city, I didn't have cruise control on. There's no point. So I'm gonna flip the camera around, show you the mode I'm in, and we're gonna do a couple of different speeds and show you it kicking on and off. As you can tell, I'm still in street mode. I'm doing 60 miles an hour, and I'm averaging about 35, 36 current from my from miles per gallon. All right, let's bump it up to 70. Normally street mode, I can get it up to about 75 on a good day, and it'll still kick in. But let's see if it kicks in by itself. Sometimes you got to kind of tap the throttle. Yeah, it's about to do it. That's V8 mode right there, and it's doing 26, 25. It's pretty impressive. All right, let's tap the throttle, make it go in 4-cylinder. Let's see. There you go. As you can tell, I kind of gave it a little tap to help it. Eco mode, yeah, 4-cylinder mode, it's only about 2-3 miles difference, so that's not too bad. But as you can tell, in street mode, it still goes down to 4-cylinder mode deactivation at 70. Let's try and get it up to 75. That's the fastest I've ever been able to do it in street mode before I had to kick it into economy mode for it to go up to about 85. 85 is the fastest I've ever done in eco mode. So now, don't look like it's going to do it at 75 in street mode. So tap it again. As you can tell, must have some wind resistance. Maybe it's because I got the AC on, but it's not going to go in 4-cylinder mode on street mode right now at 75. So I'm going to maintain this speed as long as traffic lets me, because I'm about to run into some traffic here. I'm going to have to slow down. I'll continue the rest of this video at 75 as soon as traffic lets up, and I'll switch this to eco mode. So alright, I switched the car to eco mode. As you can tell, I am doing 75. It is returning about 29 to 30 miles to a gallon right now at 75 miles an hour, which is good for eco mode. That's very good for eco mode. Now I'm coming up to traffic again, but once I'm hoping traffic lets up a little bit so I can show you speeds up to 80 and 85. But if not, then this may be the end of the video. So traffic does let up, you'll know in a couple seconds. Okay, I got a little lead room. As you can tell, traffic's flowing a little bit now. I'm at 80 miles an hour. I'm still in economy mode, and as you can tell, at 80 miles an hour you can still get about 28 plus. I've actually seen it get up to 32 at 80 miles an hour, depending on the strain. But like I said, probably because I had the AC mode on and everything, you can see it's starting to kick on and off now. But I'm gonna try and get it up to 85 and see if it'll kick into 4-cylinder mode. Let's try it real quick. All right, 85. All right, let's see if it'll kick into 4-cylinder mode. 19-20 miles to a gallon in V8 mode is actually pretty good. Up now, I'm going uphill, but I'm gonna have to slow down again. But once we level out here, I'm gonna try and get it the traffic's starting to get jammed up right here. Never fails when you're in and around New Orleans. People are scared of bridges. It's ridiculous, really. I see an opening here, so we're gonna try and get it up to 85 and see what happens. Doing 85 now. Let's see if we can get it to go 80 to eco mode. I'm guessing we have too much wind resistance for it to shut down, but all right, well, as you can tell, you can definitely do at least 80 with it. I think I have it in another video doing 85. Now I'm coming up with more traffic again. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in street mode, and I'm gonna show you that a mode that no matter what, it's never gonna kick into eco mode, which is manual mode. But the second you put it back in drive mode, it'll go back to eco mode. I'm gonna show you that next. All right, welcome to the final part of the video where I show you that it will not go into cylinder deactivation mode when you have it in manual mode. It's only for automatic mode in these cars. At least that's what I've noticed so far. So yeah, let me show you. All right, as you can tell, I put it back in street mode. This is my favorite mode. As you can tell, I got street paddles on, traction street, and my steering's on track mode because I find that's the best steering angles. Currently have it cruising at 65 miles an hour. Alright, as you can tell, it's auto mode, but the second I switch it to manual mode, watch, it's gonna go back to V8 mode only. Alright, as long as you're in manual mode, even if you're at cruise control, it will not go to 4-cylinder mode no matter what you do at what speed. It is strictly an automatic mode only. So if you drive in manual mode, don't even try to get it to work, because I'll even put it in eco mode for you. Oh, never mind, I forgot. You can't put it in eco mode when you're in manual, so you have to be in street, sport, or track mode in order to even use manual mode. I forgot about that because, to be honest, I really don't drive in street mode. I mean, in manual mode. I always drive in automatic. Even when I do like races from a dig out here. I mean, from a roll, not a dig. I've never done a dig race. I always do street mode or sport mode, and I always leave it in automatic because I find the car knows how to shift better than me. So I'm used to a manual car, so me changing with paddle shifters, that's new to me. This is my first car that's ever had that. But I'm gonna put it back in drive mode, and as you can tell, it goes right back to 4-cylinder mode. So I hope y'all enjoyed that. I hope that explains the cylinder deactivation 4-cylinder mode and these 392 Scat Packs. I don't know about the earlier years from like 2015 to 2019, but this is the 2020 model that does this. So, but I do have to have a warning. I know the 5.7s Hemis also have the cylinder deactivation mode, but I've been told that with all the Hemis, the 6.4 liters and the 5.7s, that the cylinder deactivation mode is what causes the Hemi tick. It's very dominant in the 5.7 liters, not so much in the 6.4s, but it does happen in the Scat Pack 392s as well. I've thought ahead. I got the extended warranty. I think it extends up to like 100,000 miles or 60,000 miles. Normally the Scat Pack's 3 years, 36,000 miles. I paid a good bit for this extended warranty, so it'll cover everything. In case I do get the Hemi tick, if they can't fix it, they'll have to replace the motor and all that. It's well worth the top dollar extra I paid for it when I bought my car. So, but yeah, just be warned that the Hemi tick does show up in a lot of cars. It's not so dominant in the 6.4s, but it still can happen, and it's caused from the lifters, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. But I think it's caused from the lifters from going back and forth to 4-cylinder and 8-cylinder mode on these cars. If you are worried about the Hemi tick and you don't want to chance it on your 5.7 or your V8 or your 6.4 liter Scat Pack, just leave it in sport mode, leave it on track mode, or just drive it manual all the time. I mean, I personally don't. I bought this car mostly for business and going back and forth to work. For my network marketing business and my day job. As you tell in my last video, day in the life of It's Pinecone, that I'm a boat captain, so you know I do a lot of traveling back and forth, you know, around in and around New Orleans, and then on my off days I do my network marketing business. Also do a little bit of photography. So I bought this car mostly for business and to have a little fun and to have the power of, you know, 485 or 520 unofficial horsepower of this car. You know, it's a fun car to have, but it's very capable of being a daily use vehicle. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. So hopefully the next video, I'm working on my next video. I'm trying to get some roll races and stuff like that in it. So it might take me a while to actually drop it. It's going to be over a course of several weeks, because I don't get too many people willing to race me or try to race me. I did have a race the other day. I didn't record. I didn't think about it until afterwards. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was coming home and a dude in looked like a 2013, 2014 Chrysler 300 was messing with me. So, you know, pulled up next to me, started doing the thing, you know. And then, so I took off after he did it, and we both took off. And then, no, that was an unofficial race there. Then we got dropped back down to 60, and he did the 3 honk thing. But like I said, I was so caught up in the moment, I forgot to record it. I'm sorry about that. But the next time I do a street race like that, I am definitely recording, and y'all will witness me winning or losing. Because I'm one of those type of people, I don't care. I just enjoyed it drilling. So, till the next video, y'all. Peace.